Tell me to start. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, listeners, viewers all across Jamaica. Those of you who are joining us online right now on Facebook, on the Jamaica Cricket Facebook page, we thank you so much for being here with us today. It's a new day, it's a different day. We are in new times, we're in different times. And today, the function that we are performing here for you on Facebook live on YouTube as well, is the launch of the redesigned website of the Jamaica Cricket Association. I'm Garth Williams. I'm the Business Development and Communications Manager at the Jamaica Cricket Association. And seated with me here to my left is Mr. Courtney Francis. He's the CEO of the Jamaica Cricket Association. You will hear from him in just a moment. But for those of you who would have been used to our previous website, cricketjamaica.org, we have received and we have listened, and even in ourselves, we have taken a look at what that website used to do. It was very functional, but certainly it was not very easy to navigate. And we've taken into consideration the wide variety of feedback from our stakeholders, which include you, the fans. It includes our sponsors. It includes our players, our coaches, our staff, and so on, our umpires, and all the others, other important parties who contribute to the life of cricket, that it needed significant improvement. We've listened and we have responded. So today we are here to launch the redesigned Jamaica Cricket Association website. We will take some opening remarks from our CEO, Courtney Francis, and thereafter I will share with you a little more about the history behind what we're about to reveal today, as well as the way forward for the JCA. So Courtney.
Thank you, Mr. Williams, and good day to all our viewers and listeners. Today is a special day in the life of the Jamaica Cricket Association. We are making significant digital strides as we advance in the information age. We are increasing our reliance on digital technologies to improve how we interact with and deliver to our stakeholders. I recall last year, February, when for the first time, the JCA streamed the finals of the JCA Senior Cup at Sabina Park via our Facebook page, Jamaica Cricket. Over the 2 days of the finals, the online stream received over 40,000 unique viewers who watched for a minimum of 2 hours. We noted the response of the viewing fans online. We know that despite low numbers in the stand, interest in the sports was still strong. The response we were getting online let us know that we had to be more interactive, not only with the fans, but also with our players, coaches, teams, and stakeholders. So far, the JCA has done the following. We have engaged training and certification in digital scoring method for all our clubs and part associations. This was facilitated by the CWI. Following the training, clubs and part association received tablets which were used for scoring in our local competitions. Securing a 3-year commercial contract with crickhq.com to host players and team statistics online. This facilitates the use of a completely data-driven evaluation of players and teams by the selection panel for national programs. Employing increased use of videos to share key moments in the JCA activities or to provide updates which may not have been covered on the traditional media. Certifying JCA marketing staff in digital marketing and other digital disciplines. The global COVID-19 pandemic really showed us that we were taking the right decisions. Our meetings migrated online. Our players and coaches are using their WhatsApp groups and online meeting platforms to share training method and holding each other accountable. Our staff productivity was maintained despite the work from home recommendations as part of the government's response to manage the spread of the coronavirus. We are better for it. Today, we launched the redesigned website live on Facebook and YouTube. Later today, we will be hosting our AGM online via Zoom. This is the first in the organization's history and also among local sporting associations. Also, we will be delivering online training courses for a wide variety of our cricket stakeholders via the website. Disciplines include financial management, nutrition, fitness and conditioning, rules of the game, media interview techniques, among others. Thank you for joining us on this journey as we serve you. Mr. Williams will now proceed in outlining how the website will work. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Courtney, for sharing with us those opening remarks. Indeed, it is a new day. We've never gone this direction before, but it's a direction that we will continue to walk in, to drive into to this journey. And we invite you to stay with us on that. And we're always encouraging you as well to share with us your responses. Send us your views on social media. Follow us online. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay with us here on Facebook. We crave your responses. We always want to improve. We know that we're not perfect, but the improvement and the consistent strides towards perfection is what we always are aiming for. So just before I reveal the new website, the new URL, and so on, I want to speak a little bit about the journey that got us here. 2 years ago, the JCA signed a contract with a company called Chic Digital Business Services, right? They trade as Business Chic, and they are headed by a managing director, Anika Wilson. Now, this is a small business here in Jamaica, and we need to support small businesses. But this is a small business here in Jamaica which provides digital services for a wide variety of companies. They've done so for large corporations such as Red Stripe and small sporting associations such as the Jamaica Cricket Association and a number of other business types here in Jamaica. We recognized that we needed to deepen our digital footprint. We needed to strengthen our social media output. We really needed to leverage the use of technology in how we deliver services to our stakeholders, our wide variety of stakeholders. Business Chic was brought in for that specific purpose. Since their partnership and commercial arrangement with the Jamaica Cricket Association, we have been able to deepen our social media footprint. We have been able to improve the quality of our output, particularly through social media. We have noticed since signing that contract and engaging their services that month on month, year on year, we have seen incremental growth in our engagement and in our subscriptions and followers. And we thank sincerely the team at Chic Digital Business Services. Thank you, Anika. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Greg. Thanks to all of you who have been working so hard and tirelessly behind the scenes to help us to get to where we are today. We must admit that we had some serious challenges migrating large portions of data from our previous website. We're now still in that process of particularly the statistics and the database and the data, storing them in a database for internal use. At some point in the future, we hope to be able to share all of those old data with you so that you can take a look back at former players and their performances. But right now, it's all about what we will do through this new website. When you get a chance, take a visit or make a visit to cricketja.org. That is the new website, cricketja.org. And what I will do for you just now is to browse through the website so you can take a good look at what we are offering for you. So cricketja.org features an all-new user interface and user experience, much different from what was there on the previous website, cricketjamaica.org. Cricketja.org is simple, it is clean. You take a look at the top of the screen, you will see the tabs there. Of course, we're on the home page. There is a page for the national teams, for clubs and parishes, statistics, and also for you to know a little bit more about us. The website is still being populated with a number of elements, but we've got all the goods right here, right now that we need. So let's take a browse through the homepage. You notice that if you mouse over each picture and so on, there's a little animation that takes place, but we've got lots of news for you. So let's go all the way to the top of the page. At the top of the page, you can see our press releases, a wide variety of press releases, which are there for you to just click and read. So, and those will be updated on a very regular basis. As you scroll down a little bit to the right, you'll see latest stats. And this is where Crick HQ has come in. CrickHQ.com is a trusted partner in delivering statistics and data for our own Jamaican competitions. If you take a look, you'll realize that we've listed our competitions there: our Senior Cup, our Elite Cricket Championship, our All Ireland 50 overs, Elite Cricket Championship 50 overs, that's the Super League, the Junior Cup, the Sandals Cricket Challenge, which is our under 19 competition, JCA T20 Bashment, and our prep school and primary school competitions. Of course, you notice the dates that are all there. We had all of these already planned and ready to roll out, but along came Corona, right? So as we move forward, as soon as more competitions are competitions, the government will allow us to play competitions and tournaments, you'll be able to come right here to cricketja.org and browse through and take a click and see what the tournament statistics are like. Which teams are winning, which teams are losing, who's making the runs, who's getting the wickets. What this will enable the Jamaica Cricket Association to do is to fully enable the use of what is called a depth chart. Now, a depth chart simply outlines player and team performances. So it means our panel of selectors for national programs will be able to get a completely data-driven look at all the participants and players of cricket in Jamaica in our JCA competitions who are eligible to be selected for national duty. It will no longer be strictly, it will no longer be about how well you do in one competition. We will be able to see how players really are participating. So let's take a look at our score at the Jamaica Scorpions, right? You take a look at the competitions in which these gentlemen will participate. They will play in the Senior Cup. They will play in the All Ireland Limited Overs. They will also play in the JCA T20 Bashment. Our selectors will be able to see all virtually ball by ball their performance. And that for us is a big, big plus. It also helps you, the fans, to stay attuned to what's taking place with your favorite players, your favorite teams. And obviously, when the national team is selected and presented to you, you can say, yes, this is justified. This player or these players' positions are justified because of their performance throughout the season. Also, we continue throughout the page. On the home page, once you get to the bottom of the page, it's all about the news and what we can provide for you in the way of information. We'll also be providing not just local press releases, but press releases related or relevant press releases to Cricket West Indies and the Windies who are playing wherever they are, as well as regional news. So we can tell you what's happening across the territories, right? All of that will be available right here at cricketja.org. Let's take a quick look now at our national teams. So once you select the national teams, it's a little slow with the internet here, but it will outline for you what are all our national teams and their performances and what to expect from them. It's coming up just a moment on the page, but what will happen is that you will be able then to take a look at the national teams. You'll see who they are, you'll see the members, but also we will send you a link to our Facebook page where you can see our national teams and more photos of them. We won't be hosting a wide variety of photos or albums on this site, but what will happen is that you will be able to see on our Facebook page all about our teams. It seems to be having a little bit of a problem with our server here, but we'll have that addressed. But fear not, you'll be able to see what takes place with our national teams. When it comes to our clubs and our parishes and our franchises, those are drop-down menus. We just have our teams, our various teams listed there. So for example, if you're interested in the franchises that participate in the Super League, once you click on that, then you'll be able to see those franchises, right? Again, more information is to be added. It's still a work in progress there, but the most important thing is you'll be able to get that level of information. So here we have the franchises, all 6 of them, right? These will be populated as soon as we get more information and we're able to engage in competition. But you see the Central Titans, the combined universities and colleges, the Eastern Tigers, the Northern Panthers, the Southern Seals, and the Western Warriors. Where we have the statistics tab, that would be Crick HQ, which we already kind of browsed through. And then, of course, our board of directors under the About Us section. We will also be adding our staff members to that so you can know who the faces are, who are the persons who are working behind the scenes with the Jamaica Cricket Association. We will also be adding a little more information about our board of directors. As you can see, browsing just now, we have our president, our first VPs, our honorary secretary and treasurer, assistant honorary secretary and treasurer, and the remainder of all our board members. And the final one posted here is Courtney Francis. Now, you might be wondering, who are these board members, and get a little bit of information about them. If you notice, when I mouse over each of these faces and their names, you will see a red filter coming over the screen. What will happen is that you will see a little bit of info, a very brief bio about our members of the board. But for now, at least you know their names and their faces, and you can connect with them even better, right? So let's go back to the homepage, the base, where it all is. Again, a new user experience, a new user interface, providing you with credible statistics, actual statistics from competitions, once we get those up and running again. And of note is that, and the CEO mentioned it, that the website will provide a learning management system, right? This learning management system is where we'll be using online technologies to train, but a wide variety of other stakeholders. The disciplines include financial management, media management, personal care and hygiene, medical care, and so on, right? Now, what will happen is that tab will be added to our website. Our players will have access to it. The public will have some amount of access to it. But our players in particular are who we are really catering to, and a number of our other key stakeholders and personnel, certainly in terms of officiating, scoring, and so on, and training, that they will be able to go on and do online courses, because we don't know when the world or Jamaica will get over this COVID-19 pandemic. However, what we do know is the sport must continue. So we'll be able to add and provide all these various uses of technology going forward through cricketja.org. We invite you to browse around, take a look, give us your feedback, and expect more from the Jamaica Cricket Association as we move forward in this age of technology and information. Any more comments from you, Mr. CEO?
Okay.
All right.
Yes, let me say that. Let me use this opportunity to thank Mr. Williams and to say to the general public that in this time of COVID, please wear your mask and stay to the guidelines of the state to ensure that we remain safe. Thank you.
Well, that's it for this particular live online production from the Jamaica Cricket Association. We'd also want to say a very special thank you to the team from Concepts Jamaica. They have made this possible. Mr. Andre Rattigan and his entire team for helping us to come to you live right now on Facebook. So until next time, please stay safe, take care, and sanitize. Goodbye.